Hello, Namaskar, and you have started watching Sustainable Dunia with me, Saurabh Shukla. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the ongoing extreme heat wave in India, its impact and way forward. So let's start the video. In this slide, you can see different news agencies covering this story and mention this in their headlines as India is reeling under severe heat waves. Reuters have mentioned that animals collapse, water shortages bite amid India's searing heat. Mint has mentioned about IMD issuing a red alert in Delhi NCR. India Today has related this heat wave with climate change and has mentioned that India is facing record-breaking heat wave worsened by climate change. ABC News has mentioned that India might have recorded its hottest temperature ever amid severe heat wave, and which might be a true case as the temperatures are hovering between 45 and 50 degrees in the plains of northern India. National Center for Disease Control has mentioned and issued an advisory for the health departments and has mentioned that health departments must ensure preparedness and timely response to reduce the health impacts of extreme wave. So the situation is quite scary at the ground. Uh, Going back, I just wanted to have some academic talk about the heat wave. As heat wave is generally defined as a prolonged period of excessive heat. According to Indian Meteorological Department, that is IMD, the criteria of heat wave is like heat wave need not to be considered till maximum temperature of a station reaches at least 40 degrees Celsius for plains and at least 30 degrees Celsius for hilly regions. If the normal maximum temperature of a station is less than or equal to 40 degrees Celsius, then an increase of 5 degrees Celsius to 6 degrees from the normal temperature is considered to be the heat wave condition. If the normal maximum temperature of a station is more than 40 degrees Celsius, then an increase of 4 degrees to 5 degrees from the normal temperature is considered to be heat wave condition. Further, an increase of 6 degrees Celsius or more is considered as a severe heat wave condition. Additionally, if the actual maximum temperature remains 45 degrees Celsius or more, irrespective of the normal maximum temperature, then a heat wave is declared. So this is what the background about heat wave is, as per the IMD. Now let's talk about the casualties due to this ongoing extreme heat wave in India. So on the right hand side in the table you can see the states and the number of casualty that has happened, and this data is as per the 31st May 2024. So you can see that for Delhi it's the casualty is 1, for Odisha it's around 10 to 12, for Bihar it's around 32. That's quite high. For Jharkhand it's 4, for Madhya Pradesh it's 2, for UP it's 4, and for Rajasthan it's 7. But as the Deccan Herald has mentioned that the fatalities are inching towards 100, so it might be the case that the on-ground reality might be something else and the cases are not reported. Also, according to the Hindu, at least 25 poll staff has become the casualty of this heat wave as the North India is boiling under the severe heat wave. Now the question is also to the Election Commission of India and regarding their preparedness when they knew that this sort of heat wave is going on in the northern plains of India and in fact across the India in south or on north. Then the questions on the preparedness of their overall process of election commission is under radar and is being questioned that the health and safety of their pollsters or sorry poll staff were not considered. Now let's talk about the abatement measures and way forward to this extreme heat waves. So we will not just discuss about the some of the measures at the national level or in fact the global level to fight this heat wave, as this heat wave is also related to the climate change. So this climate change mitigation and adaptation goes hand in hand. So the countries should understand that the entire focus should not be on just the climate change mitigation, but also towards the adaptation. Because as of now, most of the climate finance is flowing towards the climate change mitigation, and very you can say very few part of this climate finance is being flowed towards the adaptation front. So that needs to be understood, and more of a focus should be given on the climate change adaptation part. Government should also increase the financing towards the adaptation, and they should start spending these finance on infrastructures to reduce this urban heat island effect which is happening in the cities due to these concrete structures and all. Government should also be looking and should focus on creating the public awareness about the risk of heat waves, and should spread the information that how to stay cool and the importance of reducing the carbon footprint. Supporting farmers with resilient farming practices, and taking into account the risk of heat waves, droughts, and water scarcity should also be the aim of the government, so as to fight this impact of heat wave, not only to the citizens but also towards which the impact of heat wave which it is creating towards the agriculture. So this is basically some broad pointers at the national level what government should take. Now, the at this point and at the emergency basis, there are some pointers which should be followed so as to keep yourself safe and should not be getting impacted from heat stroke or sunstroke. So National Disaster Management Authority (NDMA) has issued some do's and don'ts, which is on the right hand side of your screen, and they have mentioned that heat wave conditions can result in physiological strain, which could even result in death. So to minimize the impact during the heat wave and to prevent serious ailment or death because of heat stroke, people can start taking the following measures. People should avoid going out in the sun, especially between 12 noon and 3 p.m. Drink sufficient water and as often as possible, even if you are not feeling thirsty, so as to keep yourself hydrated. Wear lightweight, light colored, loose and porous cotton cloths, and use protective goggles, umbrella or hat, shoes or chappals while going out into the sun. Avoid strenuous activities when the outside temperature is high. Avoid working outside between 12 noon and 3 p.m. Also, while traveling, carry water bottle with you so as to keep yourself hydrated. Avoid alcohol, tea, coffee, and carbonated soft drinks, which dehydrate the body. Avoid high protein food and do not eat stale food. If you work outside, use a hat or an umbrella, and also use a damp cloth on your head, neck, face, and limbs. Do not leave children or pets in parked vehicles. If you feel faint or ill, see a doctor immediately. Use ORS, homemade drinks like lassi, rice water, lemon, buttermilk, etc., which helps to rehydrate the body. Keep animals in shade and give them plenty of water to drink. Keep your home cool, use curtains, shutters or sunshade and open windows at night. And last but not the least is use fans, damp clothing and take bath in cold water frequently so as to keep yourself safe from the heat waves and the sunstroke during this severe and very you can say extreme heat wave which is ongoing. So that's it in today's video. We will meet soon with new topic. Till then, please be safe and spread awareness around you. Bye bye and namaskar.